So Hammersmith on the inside. Currency dropped in about third or fourth as they approach the first on the journey, and they go at a good rate as they come to it now. And on the inside is Hammersmith, Corporate on the outer, then right there drops her own beautiful jump, took it up equal from, then Reb's Shoes right behind it. Gold Stories behind these, the second on the journey. Currency dropped in about fifth, and then a length and a half to the Real Man as they stepped over that one. Boone's Boy out a bit on the track, then followed by next is Tom's Ransom as they work towards the foot of the hill. Back is Mr. T. Alongside of it next is Ocean Kingdom in the last group as they work up Fair Brothers about fifth last, and back at the rear is Glendara. Just ahead of it is First Country as up the hill they go. So up on top, and the leader on the inside drops a rain. Right there on the outside of it, Reb's Shoe. Then followed by Hammersmith on the inside next of, then Corporate as they work to the first on top of the hill. They're into the dip there. Tom's Ransom is the next horse. Gold Story's lying about sixth. Then the Real Man is the grey. Then Currency is racing back today. First on top of the hill drops a rain over with Reb's Shoe. Beautiful jumping the lot. Right there then is Corporate as they go to the second on top of the hill. Hammersmith's lying fourth. Over that fence they come now. Tom's Ransom's handy. Gold Story racing in the clear. Three back, then Currency on the inside of the Real Man. Then back is Boone's Boy towards the rear with Fair Brother. Then followed by Mr. T. Followed back also is Ocean Kingdom. Down the hill they come, and back Glendara is actually last. Alongside of it is First Country as they come down towards the Kenny Brown brush at the foot. So Reb's Shoe and drops a rain of the 2 litres from Corporate as they come over this fence now. Tom's Ransom's handy enough next as they come into the centre. Corporate lying about fourth. Hammersmith on the inside, saving ground from Gold Story. The Real Man, great sight as they come into the centre. The first here. Currency's on the inside next, and then followed up by Fair Brother as they come to the next. Over they come. Reb's Shoe. They angle towards the double. On the outside, getting handy, Tom's Ransom. Corporate's tucked in behind them. Drops the reins right there. 3 then to Hammersmith as they come to the first of the Merc double now. Gold Story's about 2 off them. At the double they come. Great sight, and Reb's Shoe from on the inside drops the rein. Over they stream from Tom's Ransom. On the inside right there, Corporate. Beautiful jump. Currency. Hammersmith alongside of it as they go towards the big one in the centre. Only 10 lengths covering them as they come to this fence now. At it and over. Drops the rein. Beautiful leap on the inside. So too Reb's Shoe. Right there, Corporate is third as they go towards that tight corner. Hammersmith is the next horse. Tom's Ransom on its outside. Gold Story and Currency the next two. Around the corner to the 1600 metre fence they go. And then Fair Brother. Boone's Boys back in the rear group, and over they come now. And back also now is Ocean Kingdom. Glendara still last as they work down, and the Real Man has got back also with First Country in that group. So they race towards the start fence at the 1400 metres, and the leader drops a rein on the inside. Finbar Leahy trying to make 2 of it today. Going after it, Corporate very quickly. The stablemate put the head in front. Reb's Shoe dropped in third. Hammersmith on the bit is the next horse from Tom's Ransom. 2 to then going to the next on the outside is Gold Story from right there. Currency the inside. They've any of these with a show. The Real Man's coming into it quickly. A Fair Brother on the outside. They've all got a show. Mr. T, the next horse. Glendara taking off from the rear, and First Country is the next horse, and Ocean Kingdom. The Tailor is up the hill they go. Last occasion, and the leader is now Corporate taking over. Goes a length clear as up the hill. Reb's Shoe in second spot. Hammersmith now worked into third with Tom's Ransom's been there throughout. Drops the rein, dropping back from the Real Man. Currency coming into it, and there goes Gold Story making a bid as they go into the dip. So a heap of horses as they approach the first on top of the hill, the last occasion. So the leader is still Corporate. Strides over 3 parts. Reb's Shoe's camped on it. Tom's Ransom the next one, second on top of the hill coming up. Hammersmith still fourth. Then followed Gold Story, Currency together. Down the hill they come as they strode over that fence on top of the hill. Boone's Boy trying to come into it quickly. The Real Man is back now. Fair Brother ridden hard. Glendara the next one, Mr. T, and the others out of it as down the hill they come. 2 to go, and Corporate snuck away on the flat. About 3 lengths as he comes down now to the Kenny Brown. Tom's Ransom still there. So too Reb's Shoe. Hammersmith still with a show. Second last coming up, and over they come now, and the leader is Corporate away by 3. Hammersmith's the one that's going to chase hard, and they sprint to the corner. Then followed Reb's Shoe, then followed Gold Story. Runs by Glendara's made a heap of ground. Currency and the Real Man saving ground on the inside. They angle down to the last. Corporate still in front. Hammersmith trying to get him now as they race down. 1 to go. Corporate in the centre of the track. Hammersmith on the outside tries hard after him. They jumped at Hammersmith, the worst of the jumps, and Corporate led with 150 and by 3 lengths. Hammersmith trying to gather it in. Out wide at Glendara with his pace on the fat is storming home, but but it's still Corporate. He's in front with 100 to go. Too good, I think. He races down Hammersmith flat to the boards in second place in Glendara. Those are the first three. Great chase once again, and Corporate wins it. Second at the line was Hammersmith, then Glendara. Goal Story, nice. Northern Trial, it about fourth. Currency and Reb Shoe the next one, then followed by The Real Man, Boone's Boy, and back First Country. Alongside of this lot as they went across was Fair Brother, Mr. T, but they're only about 20 lengths from first to last in a great race, and there's no doubt the winner, Corporate, put the pressure on top of the hill and has raced away and won it. Here he is, and he goes for the post, and Corporate just too good. Clayton Chipperfield, the rider. Hammersmith was very brave in second place in Glendara. Gee, that was a big run. He was back last, made his run as they went up the hill, and look at the fourth horse on the inside. Goal Story for Monday's tip.
Yeah, good win there to Corporate, and we'll pay $39.50 and $12.50, and on Super Tab $65. So big odds. Hammersmith second and Glendara third after the 41.50 distance there, and I don't think we lost any runners there, so that's good news. So 8, 10, 14. There's some big exotics. 189.50 Quinella, 393 the Exacta, and $6,883 trifecta after the running of race 2 on the card. All right, much more to...
Between Chris Muntz, Corey Brown and Darren Beedman. Darren just has the nose in front. Corey's riding in Brisbane, and Chris Muntz today rides under a stay of proceedings. Terrific interest in this three-way battle. Let's see how Chris goes here on the favourite Sampaguita. It's good morning to Ian Craig at Rosehill Gardens. Okay, Ian's not quite ready for us at Rosehill, so we'll just correct that technical hitch and we'll join him shortly. Sampaguita continues as favourite, 340, Prophet Jewel, Penny Opera, well in commission. Let's go back to Rosehill. Here's Ian.
And Nick Robin joins us now. Our Sky Channel viewers are with us. Good morning to you all. And welcome to Rosehill Gardens. A fine morning, a dead track and a rail positioning of 3 metres. And Prophet Jewel has been very well tried in the betting ring here. Lovely filly. She's by Encosta de Lago, Mark de Montfort aboard. And she's tightened up to 390 on Tab Limited. Favourite Sampaguita, number 2, has been a little easy on track. And she's shorter on the tote, 361.40. A number 1, Penny Opera. She tightened a little in the ring mid-stages through betting, but with the late money for Prophet Jewel, it's pushed her out again, Penny Opera. So Prophet Jewel certainly has been the best backed. Well, we'll shortly know what happens in the first of the day, because the last of the fillies enters the 1,200-metre starting stalls, and there's the red lights. Starter going up onto the stand. Waiting on Best French to steady. Still little movements. Racing in the first of the day, City Joy missed it noticeably, and Penny Opera bounced out in front of Sampaguita. Gleam jumped out well and is racing up to join the leaders, followed by Beater and Highest, a length into Darbaya. Followed closely on the inside, Best French, and then Fuji Beauty. Now Prophet Jewel beaten for early speed, next to last La Picasso, and a length and a half City Joy. Down the side they travel, and Penny Opera has the head in front of Gleam. Sampaguita a length away, third. Highest on the inside of Darbaya and Beater. Then Best French, followed by the heavily backed Prophet Jewel, out 3 and 4 wide from Fuji Beauty. City Joy and La Picasso drops out last. Coming to the corner, and Beedman boots away here on Penny Opera, and as they round the bend, it's Penny Opera a length and a half on Sampaguita, moving herself into second. Posse Gleam third, Highest fourth, and a couple to Beater, followed by Best French, and Prophet Jewel is on the extreme outside and 8 lengths from Penny Opera, and down to the 200 marker. Penny Opera a couple of lengths clear. Beater on the outside, battles on doggedly, followed by Highest and then Gleam. Penny Opera still in front, about a length on Beater with 50 to go. Beedman getting everything out of Penny Opera. Penny Opera will hang on. Penny Opera from a very close finish, Beater and Highest. And Prophet Jewel ran on when it was all over, followed by La Picasso, City Joy, Gleam, Best French, Fuji Beauty, Sampa Guita knocked up and beat one to the line, and that was Darbaya. D. Beedman, Penny Opera, bounced out of the wideish gate, and she's been able to win and beat two of the Denham representatives in what order we'll find shortly for second and third. But Penny Opera, number one, will pay $4.70 and $1.70. That heavily backed to commodity Prophet Jewel. She couldn't go early. She was wide all the way, but over the last 50 metres, she was certainly doing her best work. I wonder if she's looking for longer than the 1,200 metres, but there was plenty of money to say she'd race well. And anyway, they've left it in the bag. 1, 11 and 10 are the official placings. Number 1 is Penny Opera, ridden by D. Beedman first. Number 11, that is Highest, ridden by J. Innes second. And number 10, Beta, ridden by Paul Falvey third. And 3, Prophet Jewel, getting home late to finish officially fourth. Now, the margins, I'm just having a look at that finish links for the second. Boy, that looked almost like a dead heat. Anyway, it was very, very close on the line to the naked eye, and obviously a nose in it on the links. Number 1, Penny Opera by Dana Singer, and out of a mare called La Scent.
Right, Ian, thanks. And even though Penny Opera didn't win by a big margin, they were never going to get her in the straight. And Darren Beedman consolidates his slender lead in the Jockeys Premiership. 470, 170 Penny Opera, 350 Highest, and 12.10 terrific place dividend number 10 Beta. Quinella 26.60, Exacta 63.50, and the trifecta 1121. Sam?
11, 6L, which is Maitland Gold, that's the one we left out, and 14 Travisco running on at the death. 10, 11, 6 and 14. And looking at Alan Shuck over here, he's smiling all the way. The track's in perfect order. We've got great weather, and this is a great betting program. Okay.
All right. Have a good day. In the meantime, we'll go to Tony Lee in New Zealand.
Wasn't ready, holding on to the side of the gates, missed it about 6 or 7 lengths, and getting back here was High Grove. Now there's a real charge going to the first corner. Camacho, Quality Kingdom, and now the Message wheeling around the outside of them. Deeper out is Chum Van Winkle on the inside as they work into the back. Oh, Miss Jessie J copped a check, went back a length there. Then High Grove, Alphonse a little deeper. The Blazer back on the inside, then of Special Call, and 5 lengths Mistrust was last. It's Quality Kingdom working to the lead down the back of the track. They've got just on 1,000 metres to go. Camacho takes the trailing position second, and the Message moves forward on the outside and going quickly. Alphonse Bradley asked her to run, and she's whipped up outside of the speed, and Chum went with her. Camacho now 5th. Then High Grove, Mrs. Jessie J in the centre, 800 metres to go. Van Winkle's a length and a half away, covered up by Special Call, and then the Blazer and Mistrust has got further away. She's 8 lengths last. They run down the side. Quality Kingdom just in front of Alphonse after the 600 metres. Right on them, Chum and the Message. Then High Grove. Camacho's lost a bit of ground on the inside. Then we have Special Call, Miss Jessie J from the Blazer. Van Winkle in a distance to Mistrust as they come to the home corner. Quality Kingdom tackled by the 3-year-old filly. Alphonse on the outside, who's put the head in front. Chum's coming out and after them. Special Call out deeper, and the Blazers the widest runner. Alphonse in front. Quality Kingdom is coming back at her on the inside. Alphonse and Quality Kingdom. Chum's coming home quickly, and the Blazer and Van Winkle right through the centre. The local Winter Galloper blew them away the last little bit. What a win, Van Winkle. Quality Kingdom, Chum, Alphonse and the Blazer. Great finish. Little between the minor getters, and then we had Camacho, Miss Jessie J, Special Call. Alphonse pulling up quickly with the Message, High Grove and Mistrust. Just how good is this horse? Number 7, Van Winkle, $5.30, $1.90. Ridden by Darren Weatherly as we watch the replay. It was Quality Kingdom fighting off Alphonse, and then Van Winkle with that long loping stride of his. Chum getting home well, as to the Blazer, but he's dead set giving it to them late in the piece. Van Winkle will win. Just looking at this replay, there's either Quality Kingdom, Chum, the Blazer, or Alphonse right in at 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th, and not too far away, Special Call and Camacho. Now this is a little bit special, this one. Look at him. Evan and JJ Rayner's stable colours, and Darren Weatherly, 2 rides on this horse, 2 listed wins. He's got the prize. Well, that one's on the line. You go Quality Kingdom second, maybe Chum or the Blazer, and just inside of them was Alphonse. Terrific race. Van Winkle, the 5-year-old by Yachty out of La Risolte, trained here by Evan and JJ Rayner here at the track, ridden by Darren Weatherly. This is proud scenes. There's JJ in the middle. Yes, she does a lot of hard work with these horses, and Andre, they've got the win. Roger Waller in the background there, foreman for John Wheeler, of course.
To come up and complete the line now. It's a very good quality field. This will be hearing a lot of these horses go around in the big jumps races through the winter. Set to run, and away they go. 3,300, and Sylvan Heights, as usual, a touch slow. He settles at the back, and Blue Star meets the first of 11 in front of close quarters. Waratah Special, Lance Corporal fourth the inside, Bacchus next. There's Sylvan Heights going up, and Zabuan dropping out to the tail of the field. Blue Star the leader at the second jump from close quarters in second position, and Sylvan Heights improves to third. Then a break of about 3 lengths further back to Waratah Special. Lance Corporal on the rail. Bacchus next to last as they come along to this hurdle down the back. The leader tucked into it. So Bacchus was second last, and Zabuan was last of all. Sylvan Heights goes to his favourite roll now, and he rolled out by 3 lengths coming down the hill the first time. Blue Star second and third place in close quarters. He's broken this field up already. A break of about 5 or 6 lengths further back to Lance Corporal on the inside. Waratah Special is around him, couple of lengths to Bacchus and a length and a half to Zabuan. Sylvan Heights coming around the home turn on the first occasion. His lead is about 4 lengths on Blue Star and a little over 2 lengths then to close quarters. Lance Corporal on the inside of Waratah Special. Bacchus next to last, and last is Zabuan. So there's 3 down the straight this time round, and the dashing Sylvan Heights comes to the first of the treble with a beautiful leap. Blue Star just tucking into his hurdles, second outside close quarters. Lance Corporal jumping well over on the inside from Waratah Special. Then Bacchus and Zabuan at the next. Another good leap by the leader, and over it in front it's Sylvan Heights by about 5 lengths coming down to the post. He leads from close quarters second. Blue Star's a length and a half away. And then Waratah Special outside Lance Corporal, Bacchus and Zabuan. At the next, another good leap by the leader. And it's Sylvan Heights by 5 lengths turning out of the straight. Close quarters taking the field up to him. On the outside there is Blue Star. 3 lengths away, Waratah Special outside Lance Corporal, Bacchus next to last, and Zabuan last of all. Into the back, and Sylvan Heights, if anything has increased his lead, he'd be 6 lengths in front at the 1,600. 5 to get over. He leads from close quarters, and Blue Star. Lance Corporal fourth the inside, Waratah Special fifth, and then Bacchus, and last of all is Zabuan. He'd be about 12 lengths from the leader. Into the back, 1,400 to go. They've nearly done a circuit, and the next hurdle about to loom in their sights with Sylvan Heights lead by 5. Close quarters is going out after him, and he's broken about 3 lengths in front of Blue Star, and then came Lance Corporal as they go to the next hurdle down the back. They're being trailed by Bacchus over on the inside of Waratah Special, and Zabuan's 3 lengths away. The pace has really gone on now as they come towards the hurdle just outside the 1,000-metre mark, and it's Sylvan Heights at this one over at clear to close quarters, who's still about 4.5 lengths away. Then Lance Corporal, Blue Star, a length and a half to Bacchus. Trailed then by now Waratah Special, taken to the outside to make some ground as they leap this next one, and Zabuan's 3 lengths away and being hard ridden. Off the back, 800 to go, and Sylvan Heights with 2 to get over. His lead about 3 lengths. Close quarters being hard ridden in second placing. The leader's travelling better than him. Lance Corporal comes away from the rails for the first time. Here he comes with his run, and Bacchus is following his path into the race. He comes through on the inside now, and next is Blue Star. They're around the home turn, and it's Sylvan Heights the leader. Lance Corporal went to him very quickly, 2 to get over, and these 2 horses race 3 lengths to Bacchus coming home well, and they've broken right away from Blue Star. Lance Corporal put it down to the leader, Sylvan Heights, at the second last. He's taken over the running in a good leap too. Bacchus is threatening. No, he's coming to the outside. 1 to get over. Lance Corporal drew nearly a length in front. Bacchus is coming after him from Sylvan Heights. Lance Corporal jumped the last by a length and a half. Bacchus second, still closing and trying hard. Lance Corporal has more than a length on him, holds him at bay in the last little bit, and it's Lance Corporal winning well by a length and a half. Bacchus second, Sylvan Heights third, Blue Star fourth, and then Waratah Special, trailed in by close quarters, and Zabuan last all of the way.
Right, Greg, numbers were 6, 4 and 2 across the line at Sandown, and Lance Corporal Adrian Garraway at $6.20 and $3 scored well. Easily held Bacchus over the last 100 metres or so. Now they're coming onto the track for the first at Eagle Farm.
Anyway, an interesting race. First going to number 1, Penny Opera, beat 11, 10 and 3. Now 3 to come up here. 3 to move in, and they are Flash Nelson, Gladiator and Dark as Gem. Gladiator walking forward now. Last look at the New South Wales tote board. Number 3 at 310, 150, Lion Dancer. Number 1, Robert Royale, 460 and 170, and 710 for number 4, Vegas Bow, and Dark as Gem, number 11, 730. Now here's Flash Nelson coming up. Nice style of chestnut horse, and he's by Masterclass. Very pleasant afternoon out here at the Gardens as they prepare to leave the 1200 stalls. Race number 2. Off this time, and a nice level start. Flash Nelson at the end of 100 immediately out the back, and the Queenslander Count Comet to the lead narrowly from Royal Tenor. Vegas Bow going up between them to third. Robert Royale a handy fourth, followed by Campbell's Run, and then Lion Dancer, Christa Mel, and then Dark as Gem a length to Flash Nelson, passing one, and that is Gladiator. They work their way down the side. 700 left to run, and Count Comet the leader. Vegas Bow is running second, a couple to Robert Royale on the inside of Royal Tenor, and then Campbell's Run, Lion Dancer, followed by Dark as Gem, Christa Mel and Flash Nelson, and Gladiator brings up the rear down to the corner. 500 out now, and Count Comet a length on Vegas Bow. Campbell's Run wide out, Robert Royale hugging the rails, and then Royal Tenor and Dark as Gem are starting to make ground right around the outside as they set sail for the judge, and Robert Royale getting right through along the rails, and at the 300 Robert Royale runs to the lead from Vegas Bow. Count Comet has given in, followed by Lion Dancer, and then comes Dark as Gem. Robert Royale is the leader. The rider on Robert Royale are a third of Chris Muntz, taken on by D. Beedman on Lion Dancer, but Robert Royale is holding Lion Dancer, and Robert Royale beat Lion Dancer. Photo third. Flash Nelson, he ran a ripper of a race. He and Dark as Gem involved in the issue for third, and then Gladiator, Vegas Bow, Campbell's Run, followed by Royal Tenor, Count Comet knocked up, and Christa Mel last to complete the course. Number 1, Robert Royale. Chris Muntz has been able to score. Well, this battle is in it a beauty. Darren won the first with Penny Opera. He went to 81.5. But Chris has struck back with Robert Royale. He goes to 80. And Corey, of course, riding in Brisbane today on 80. Numbers here should read 1, 3, and well, the third is in doubt. Number 1, the winner, Robert Royale, 460 and 150. Number 3, Lion Dancer, has paid 160, and the issue for third is in doubt here between Flash Nelson. Gee, you ran a ripper of a race, Flash Nelson, and Dark as Gem. It's just a bob of the head on the line. You couldn't pick it to the naked eye. So the horses involved there on the place tote, Flash Nelson number 7 was showing at $3, and Dark as Gem number 11, $2.30. Winner by 9 Carat from Sparkling Bounty, trained by Alan Denham, and what a very genuine horse he is. 5 starts, 2 wins and 3 seconds, and has clocked 111.72 here, 111.72. Now here's the third coming up. Number 7 has run the third, and that is Flash Nelson, ridden by Robbie Brewer, and officially fourth, number 11, Dark as Gem. 1, 3, 7 and 11. Robert Royale first, Lion Dancer second, a gelding by Lion Hunter, trained by Bob Thompson, and Flash Nelson. He's the horse to follow out of the race. He came out all right, but then they went about 100 metres, and out the back he went. So whether he struck a bit of bother, I don't know what happened to him, but he got home very well. A nice gelding by Masterclass, and he'll win races. 11 fourth. Here are the totes officially. Number 1, 460 and 150. Real professional, this horse, Robert Royale. Number 3, 160. Number 7, $3. Quinella paid $5.50. Exacta $12.40. Trifecta $93.60. And the first 4 was $571.40.
Good, Ian. Thank you. Now, just trying to work out these premiership figures. Darren Beedman rode the first winner. I think that put him on 81.5, and Chris has ridden the second winner. That puts him on 80. Corey Brown, who's in Brisbane today, is also on 80 wins on the Sydney tracks. Oh, it's a tensile struggle as Chris Muntz comes back on the Alan Denham trained Robert Royale, doing a big job under 58 kilos. Now, Sandown, race 2, King Wells 13, Gibbanow 410, Chow Pie 410, Lie Detector out, Logical Choice 990, Demine 390, Fabulous Will is at 25, scratch number 8. Now, Peace Ruler $19, Red October out, Nancy Eleanor 11, Bahamian Rhapsody 27, Arabiata at 48, scratch number 14, Swift Rule is at $42 and 16 is a scratching. Now, there's a late change of jockey in the race coming up on number 13, Arabiata, and it is apprentice Craig Newitt, the Tasmanian lad, riding number 13, Arabiata, in race 2. Eagle Farm.
Then we go to Kembla for race 1. Well informed is 5:32.60, Thunders are 5:10.150, Bula Borghese 8:62.50, Four Dan's Kid is 21 and 5. 5 King of Soul 4:52.40, tote favourite. 6 is Sample 12:60 and 3, 7 Nothing Like a Babe, 12 and 3 Outward Display, and Seymour 6:42.40. 10 Pete Spiders 55 and 12, 11 Regal Draw 21 and 450, and 12 Slipper Lady 46 and 760. Matt's tips in the first for 3, 1 and 2. Then we have the second from Eagle Farm. Lotus Dina 12 and 5, 2 Regal Tycoon 23 and 6, Awesome Weather 8:42.60, 4 Captain Test 10 and 360, the favourite 5 Glen at 4:51.70, Pink and Black 8:70 and 3, 7 Orders 6:80 and 220, 8 Maltese Beauty 31 and 8, Almighty Alliance 42 and 13, 10 Feed the Meter 7 and 3, Midnight Deal 80 and 17, 12 Sailors Luck 21 and 460, 13 Telesio 18 and 550, 14 Char Gold 81 the win, 21 a place. Number 15 King Leo 49 and 11, Diamonds Off 100 the win, 23 a place. Tips are 1, 5, 6, late mail number 1, Lotus Dina. Now almost set at Sandown for race 2. With Demine at 3:30 the win, 180 a place. The margins Gold Coast were 1 by 3/4, 123.63 the time.
Racing. Damani's gone away with Arabiata and Bohemian Rhapsody, and away fast Chow Pie further out behind those Swift Rule settling. Chow Pie with great speed and Bohemian Rhapsody, they're going very quick early, and Damani drops in third. A length further back Swift Rule from Gibbonet the fence fifth early, followed by Logical Choice. King Wells the middle from Arabiata, and further back Nancy Eleanor. Well back in the race then Peace Ruler, and last of all Fabulous Will at the 800 metre mark. Bohemian Rhapsody and Chow Pie 3.5 in front of Damani third, 2.5 further back in the race Swift Rule. Gibbonet the inside. Logical Choice 3 deep, 2 lengths further back then King Wells. Then came Nancy Eleanor, followed by Arabiata, well back Peace Ruler and Fabulous Will. They steadied in front of the 550 as Bohemian Rhapsody and Chow Pie on the outside travelling well. 2.5 further back Damani when they turned from Gibbonet. Then Logical Choice and King Wells, 300 to go. And on the outside Chow Pie quickly raced clear from Bohemian Rhapsody. 2 lengths then to coming down the middle. Damani running on well from Logical Choice. Ducking back to the fence Chow Pie, good 2 lengths in front. Damani on the outside, and Logical Choice are gathering it up now. Damani's getting up to Chow Pie with 80 metres to go, and then Logical Choice. Damani takes the lead close to home, and Damani comes on and scores by 3/4 of a length to either Chow Pie or Logical Choice, a gap to Swift Rule and also King Wells. Nancy Eleanor ran on well out wide from Peace Ruler. Then Gibbonet didn't come on. Bohemian Rhapsody dropped out from Arabiata, and Fabulous Will is back near the tail.
And number 6, Damani, 3:30 the win, 180 a place. 3, Chow Pie to pay 270, and number 5, Logical Choice of its third, 270.
Number 6, Damani, always getting a nice run up on the speed, too strong. After the photo, number 3 will get second and 5 will get third. 6-3.